All right, we're here with a good client and friend, Leni or Magdalena. What do you prefer, actually?
I think Leni is the go at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, Leni. We're here at the client retreat for our Evolution members, which we do once a year in Tenerife, Spain. And we're having a good time. And we just thought about, why not sit together and just share your journey with you guys, because it's been very inspiring what you've achieved the past few months and over a year. So let's start with that. What's your vegan story? What made you actually go plant-based? Why and how did you do that?
Yeah, so I've been vegan now for like 1.5 years. And before that I was like not quite a meat lover, but I ate like a lot of chicken, like the standard German diet basically. And I was hanging out with a lot of people and like some friends that were already plant-based. And they kind of like, I saw what they were doing, like they were eating good stuff, like they felt good, and I was kind of like intrigued by it. And then I got challenged to do like a 2-week vegan challenge, and I took it and never looked back since. I loved it so much and just stick with it, and here we are.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's a good way of doing it, like testing it for like 2 weeks or 30 days, and then you feel what it can do with you. So
for sure, yeah.
That's awesome. So then I'm curious, before we started working together, what were your biggest challenges and frustrations? Because you said you felt good after 2 weeks, you liked it, but then what were maybe the challenges you were facing and frustrations with a plant-based diet?
Yeah, I think the challenges at the beginning were like obviously in the first 2 weeks my friends were kind of guiding my way, like what can you eat? But at a certain point you just like start to eat the same things, and I just ate I literally ate nothing but chickpeas and cauliflower, and it doesn't really satisfy you. So I think I was just very stuck in variety and didn't really know what I can eat. That was at least a challenge nutrition-wise.
Yeah, for me it was the same actually. When I started my vegan diet, I was always eating the same things like lentils and beans and quinoa, and didn't really work. I mean, how did you feel with it, like eating that way?
Pretty unsatisfied and pretty bloated as well. Like I didn't eat much, like I thought I have to minimize everything. But then like when you don't eat much and you still can't lose weight, like there's just something off. So I think that's when you came into play. I saw your Instagram posts and I was like, this guy's eating good stuff.
Yes, yeah, you can eat so much good food and still see amazing results on a plant-based diet.
Exactly, yeah.
So then we got in touch, you decided to join. And what happened then? What happened in the program? What happened on your journey? How much weight did you lose? And how did your body change? How did it shape up? And what came with that? After you have the physical transformation, how did it affect your life?
Yeah. So number-wise, I would say I lost like between 25 and 30 kg, which is insane to think about actually. Like when I look back at the transformation pics, like even the first 2 weeks, I can already see my body slimming down, and it's just nice to follow the progress. And yeah, my nutrition just got more variety, like I implemented more variety in it. I started to cook actual meals. And I think the mindset around that is also a big part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how did your mindset change after you saw what's possible for you and after you had the results?
I think I just became more confident and like confident in making choices, like standing up for myself, sticking to routines and stuff, and it just affects your whole life positively, I would say. Like you are fitter for doing stuff with your friends, like you have energy. Sometimes even like at 10 p.m. I had a day of workouts, like going for a walk, and I'm still like, it's 10 p.m. I should be tired, but I'm still like full of energy, and
that's awesome.
That's just wonderful. Life needs to be lived, and that with a plant-based diet is like a win-win.
Yeah, and you were traveling a lot throughout the whole journey, right? You weren't just sitting at home, everything perfect, like meal prep and all the time, but you were on the road like how many months?
Most of the time. So I lived abroad for the last 3 years, and I changed my residence basically every few weeks or months. It was good to have support along the way and like adjust my workouts and nutrition depending on my life situation. So
yeah, it's crazy to see.
We made it work, I would say.
How you made it work. Sometimes like just living in a camper van, but still getting the food in and the workouts. That's really, really impressive.
Yeah.
And it shows that there's no excuses. Like if you are committed, if you make it a priority, you can make it work anywhere. So that's beautiful. So maybe what would you say to the person watching this right now that's maybe curious about the program, maybe wants to book a call, but is not really sure? What would you say to that person?
I think it's always worth a try, and like you can't lose anything from hopping on a call with you, one of your team members. Like it's worth hearing out to what you have to say, what you have to offer, and I think it's always like worth to think about, okay, what am I worth to myself? Like, do I want to improve my life, yes or no, and then just take the action step towards it. So I think it's a very easy thing to do. Just book the call.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's no risk to it.
Exactly, and also I have to say, like when I hopped on a call with you, I think in also Francie it was back then, like I didn't feel pressured or anything. Like it was a very chill atmosphere, so there's definitely no harm in trying.
That's good to hear, absolutely. And again, kudos to you for putting in all the work and seeing those results, because we can give you the guidance, but you're the one putting it into motion, getting up early, getting the food in, and I mean, we're just getting started. We still have so much more time together.
Exactly, yeah.
So excited for what's to come.
Yeah, me too.
Keep crushing it. So if you watch this right now and you're inspired by Leni's story, then you can click the link above or below this video to book your free call and to talk about your goals, where you are and where you want to go, and then see if coaching is a fit or not. Thank you so much for watching. Leni, keep crushing it, and we'll talk soon.